Hello Traders, we are pleased to welcome you on the InstaForexTV channel. You are watching the weekly Linkup with me, Ekaterina Stikhina. Today we are going to discuss current dynamics of some popular trading instruments and forecast their further moves. Besides, technical analyst Petr Yakimovic will give us his expert advice. The US dollar is going on its advance across the board. Hello, Petr. Is it sensible now to enter the market and increase volumes of long positions on the euro-dollar pair?
Hello, dear traders. I'm expecting a lower price on the euro versus US dollar. As forecasted last week, the USD basically met my first forecasted target from last week, around the price of 820. I'm still expecting a lower price because the price is still trading below all of major moving averages, below the 200, below the 100 simple moving average, below the 50. Also, I see the strong supply on the place, but my advice is not to build positions at this moment where the price is right now. It's better to wait something like retest, for example, previous swing lows to actually sell on the pullback, which is area 1.0850. So watch for a potential retracement to 1.0850 and then try to establish potential selling positions. The next downward target is set at the price of 1.0540. This level is where I found a Fibonacci expansion 100% from previous swings. Again, due to the strong downward trend in the background and the strong supply, watch for selling opportunities on the pullbacks with a target 1.0540.
To sum up, following Janet Yellen's testimony before Congress, there are good conditions to resume short positions on the euro-dollar pair. What strategy is preferable with the pound sterling?
I'm expecting higher price on the GBP versus US dollar. As I forecasted last week, I'm still expecting and still my analysis is bullish on this currency pair. I found that according to the 4-hour time frame, the price is trading above the 200 simple moving average. Price is also trading above the 150 simple moving average. And there's a strong support cluster which is established at 1.2360, and the price is struggling to break this level, and we see the reaction from buyers. So in my opinion, the buyers want the higher price on GBPUSD and a higher value area. The take profit level is set at the price of 1.2675. So if you watch for buying opportunities, 1.2675 is a swing high, which is also a good area to exit your positions or to exit some part of your bullish positions. Then the next resistance, or the next take profit area is set at 1.2800, where I found a Fibonacci expansion 161.8% from the previous swings. So again, still upward trend in the place. Price is trading above 200 and 100 moving average according to 4-hour time frame. Strong support cluster near 1.2360. My advice: watch for buying opportunities on the dips with a first target 1.2675.
What can you advise on the dollar-yen pair? What rates are preferable here, short or long positions? Do you think the US dollar is able to keep the bullish bias against the Japanese yen?
I'm expecting higher price on the Japanese yen, as I predicted previous last week. The momentum is still very strong on the upside. I don't see, to be honest, any stronger resistance before 111, for example, 20. So watch for buying opportunities on the dips. My advice also to watch, don't buy near the high, so watch for potential retracement to buy on the dip. Maybe potentially good area to establish, build some buy positions is near 107.45, which is the previous swing high area, and now that swing high became support. So maybe watch for some retracement there and try to build up buying positions with a first target in 111.20. The second target potentially can be set at 112.80, which is Fibonacci expansion 161.8% from the previous swings. Again, strong upward trend, price is trading far above all critical simple moving average according to a daily time frame. So trading above 200 simple moving average, above the 100 simple moving average, above the 21, above the 10. So very strong momentum on this currency pair. My advice is absolutely to watch for buying opportunities on the dips.
Among the most popular trading instruments, what is another currency pair traders should take notice of next week from your viewpoint?
I'm expecting a lower price on Australian dollar versus US dollar. Technically, I found a broken upward trend line. This was a strong upward trend line, and I found a clean breakout of that upward trend line. Then also I found a breakout of the 200 simple moving average according to a daily time frame, which is a strong sign that the Australian dollar versus US dollar changed momentum from the bullish to and changing momentum from bullish to bearish. So be very careful if you plan to buy Australian dollar. My advice to watch for selling opportunities on the pullback. The first take profit level, I placed the Fibonacci expansions to find potential targets, and I found a Fibonacci expansion of 61.8% at 0.7350. So this is the first 61.8% of Fibonacci expansion, which I'm expecting to be tested on in the next period, basically. So again, broken upward trend line, broken 200 simple moving average. Price is also trading below the 21 simple moving average and 50, and also below the 100. So be very careful when buying, and again, watch for selling opportunities on the pullbacks.
Thank you, Peter, for your valuable trading recommendations. See you next Friday. You watched the weekly link up on ИнстаФорекс TV channel. It has been presented by me, Ekaterina Stikhina, and ИнстаФорекс expert Peter Yakimovich. Trade at a profit with ИнстаФорекс. Have a nice weekend.